Well, good morning, good afternoon or good evening whenever you're watching this video. Welcome to or welcome back to my bike adventures. So what are we doing today? Well, I've been well, first things first, I don't know if you can see this, but obviously I'm trying to sort out my audio solution. So I've opted for the cheapest of the of my options, being £20 for this foam cover over my GoPro. Now it's a little bit breezy today, so I'm hoping that this will deflect some of the wind and hopefully give you my voice a bit clearer without the interruption of the wind, etc. So yeah, it's a bit of a test for that as well. But yeah, I've been studying the maps locally, and I think I may have found somewhere to do a stealth camp along by the canal. Now it's a bit difficult to tell because obviously there's where I'm thinking of going, Google Maps doesn't give you the street view. So all I have is an overhead view. Now it looks like there might be a gate, but I've seen two pictures overhead, and one I can see a gate on and one I can't. Now I couldn't get any confirmation about date when the photos were taken, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see. It is a bit warmer today, which is nice. Obviously I'm just wearing a t-shirt and I've got this light jacket. It said sun today, but there's some, I think it's blue behind me. Well, what I'm heading into is quite grey, so we'll just have to see. So yeah, I'm just currently heading along the cycle path and walking path for people with dogs, etc. along behind Portland Zoo, which is over on my right, and the Royal Hive Military Canal is over to my left. Now I bought myself a very portable fishing rod, thanks to my friend Simon for pointing that out. It's a pike fishing rod, so with lures, but yeah, I didn't bring it out today just because I don't know the situation of where I'm going. But that's part of the fun, isn't it? You know, going out, exploring the unknown with the wind in my hair on my e-bike adventures. I've got no time to spare. Lyrics from a song. Oh, that's nice to see. And Rainer, look, that'll get in the video. There are other cyclists in this island. Just to prove. And yes, yeah, sorry, I did stand corrected from excuse me. Oh, fly. right down the back of my throat. Oh, I think I swallowed it. Oh well, I won't need so much lunch now. Oh, I'm going to need a face cover, mouth cover, I think. There's midges going in my mouth every time I open it. But yeah, sorry, going back to what I was talking about, I did stand corrected on my last video. Yes, it's not quite the summer in the UK at the moment, but May and June before have been very much hot and very much like summer, so it's just a shame that this year's not. But as I've said before, this year has been the most rainfall, well, number 7 in the most rainfall since 1836. So it kind of just goes to show we are having not quite the best summer overall. I just hope it improves. But yeah, I want to check out this this potential spot that I saw on a map, and hopefully we can do a stealth camp there. If not, then off we travel. And oh, there's moo cows. Hello, moo cows. But yeah, I've seen another spot, and hopefully we can, if one doesn't work out, then perhaps the other one can. So we'll just see. So yeah, officially we have 3 months for each season. So January, February, March, winter. April, May and June, spring. July, August, September, summer. And then October, November, December, winter. Sorry, not winter, autumn. But to be honest, oh, is this where I need to? No, that's not where I need to head off. It's not that one. A bit further down here. So yeah, but I don't know, growing up as a kid, it kind of, summer was always May, June, July, August. And now as an adult, it's like July, August, yeah, September. September's like, often feels like autumn. It's already cold. So I don't know if my memory just, you know, is becoming more shot as I get older, and you forget things, don't you? But it almost feels like in the time I've been on this planet and had the privilege of living my life, it feels like the seasons have slid or have changed. But you know, we do have misconceptions when we're younger, don't we? We all think that Snickers bar or Mars bar was that big, when in fact it really was only that big. But chocolate bars have come down in size, but as of many things really, they seem to go up in price and get smaller. Oh, it's lovely through here down though. So much more greenery, it's so much nicer. But oh yeah, so I'm making this video today because well, it was Father's Day and that's come and gone, but my son, bless him, phoned me up and he said, so Dad, I'm thinking about what to do for Father's Day, and it won't be on the day, but how about the week after? I'll take you to go and see the Foo Fighters. Yes! So tomorrow I'm heading off to London to meet up with my son, and we're going to go and see the Foo Fighters, which I'm really looking forward to. Actually, I'm pretty excited about it, and yeah, it'd just be a nice day regardless, you know. Even if the Foo Fighters weren't very good, regardless, it would be a nice day out with my son. But I know the Foo Fighters are going to be good, so I've got nothing to be concerned about or worried about. I know it's going to be a good day. And then the week after that, oh, well, what are we doing? Well, we'll keep that as a bit of a surprise, maybe. But yeah, so hopefully today's going to pan out well, and this spot that I've seen on the map, fingers crossed, I can get access to with my bike and the trailer, so we can go and do a stealth camp. If not, there is another spot, but it might be compromised by cattle, so I'm not really sure if it's going to be an option, but we'll see. Hopefully one of these spots that I've seen on the map will be okay. But that is the problem with camping and stealth camping in the UK. You know, we don't have the same amount of land or free land as my American cousins do, which I'm always very jealous of. But then we don't have to worry about bears, rattlesnakes, cobras, you know. Move, Mr. Squirrel. Hello, Mr. Squirrel. You're a bit... oh. Yeah, killer squirrels, maybe, you know. No, they're not. Right, I think this is the place. Is it? I think it might be. So is there a gate here? Yeah, there is a gate here. And it's locked. Right. What does this sign say? Cinque Ports Angling Society. Oh, day tickets. So there is indeed a lock on there. Well, that's a little bit of a shame. Let's see. Right. I'm just gonna, because if I can get my bike up and over, this ridge, then, which I seem to have managed, I could potentially unload my trailer, lift the trailer over, and then take it along here. Anyway, I'm going to go and check out, because this tree line along here is where I thought that a stealth camp may be possible. And also, I'm right next to the canal, which means, well, I can bring fishing rods, all sorts of things. But we'll check it out anyway. Looks like some people have already got the same idea. Right, now let's see, because I can't access the woods there, so let's turn around. So there's plenty of bays along here for fishing, which is good, but I want somewhere under cover for the bike and my tent. Afternoon.
Afternoon.
Is this a good spot for fishing?
Sorry?
Is this a good spot for fishing?
Well, we don't know. This is our first.
Oh, is it? Oh, right. Okay, lovely. I came along here looking for I came along here because I'm looking for a place to camp.
Right.
Just do a stealth camp overnight,
Okay.
but I was like, I saw these trees on the map, and I thought, oh, I wonder if I could pitch a tent in there overnight and do a spot of fishing along here. Sorry, I'll get out of your way.
Well, you never know. You might get through better overnight than we are doing now.
Oh well, I'm going to pop into the woods and see if there's a place. I wish you luck with your fishing. Right, let's have a look in here and see. It's quite overgrown, but I think there's a clearing along here. Now, the question is, would this be enough room for a tent? You know what? I think I could just about get my tent in here. I don't think it's ideal, and it looks like there's a tent already here, or an abandoned tent at least. And there's another part of it there, which is such a shame, isn't it? Because look at this, you know, this is just rubbish being left by people. And this is what stops anybody, you know, no wonder the farmers like cut off their land and they don't want people on there. Because look at that. Who's going to get rid of that? Probably me. Anyway, I'm here for now. I think, like I said, I think there's enough space here to set up a tent, and I think I'm pretty well protected as well here. So I'm going to obviously I'm going to get set up, and I'll join you in a bit. Right, well, I don't really know how to say this, but I moved the two abandoned bits of tent that are over there to my right at the moment, and obviously I unearthed a spot that I thought might be nice to come and camp. And then I was sat here and I didn't really notice. I just 2 minutes sit down and I started getting a waft of something rather unpleasant, and I happened to go and have a look at where I thought might be a good idea to set up my tent, only to find numerous amounts of human excrement and toilet paper just lying on the top. So whoever was here before me has essentially used this area as a toilet, and abandoned their tent. Nice. So yeah, it's not as pleasant as I thought it was going to be. So I might have to. We'll see. I'm not planning on doing the stealth camp for a week or two, so or not at this location anyway. So we'll see. We'll see if the weather dries things out and you know, nature takes its course, and that rather nasty stuff that's been left by somebody will find its way back into the soil and the smell will be lifted. I've moved a little bit away from that, obviously, because I'll be honest, I was almost sick when I went over and looked at it, to be honest, and it's a shame because it looks quite fresh as well. I mean, I'm no tracker of animals, but yeah, it certainly looked like it's been in the last few days or so. So somebody was obviously here at this location. It's just such a shame that you know, why people have to do that, and they feel a need for that. It's beyond me. Right, so first things first, I need my Chicana solo stove, which I'm also going to be cooking on this afternoon, because not a boil in the bag. I brought my skillet with me, so I'm going to make a nice drink first. And I'm going to cook something probably considered quite common in the UK, but we'll see. I mean, it's a nice cheap meal, meal if you can call it that, but yeah, you know. Anyway, enough of you yabbering. Let's get this. Let's get all this together. So I'll fill my cup up, and then we'll pour this in there. Oh, look at that. We're almost boiled already. I haven't even... We are boiling. Right, so that boiled before I could even make myself a drink. Let's pour that in there. I'll give this a good stir. And sit back and enjoy a nice cup of coffee. For my lunch, we're going to be making what my mum used to call gypsy bread, and it is known by other names as well, but it's a relatively quick and quite nice thing to eat, really. So obviously I brought some bread because it's gypsy bread, and I've got some eggs that go with, and I brought a tub or some butter with me. Oh, excuse me, I've got hiccups. And I'm going to pop the butter in the skillet, and we'll start prepping everything up. Right, so first things first, we're going to pop our pan extension on our China solo stove. Make sure that's on there correctly. And that will allow our skillet to just sit on top there nicely. Voila. Right, I've got my knife, and we're just going to pop this butter into my skillet. Right, so I'm just going to crack some eggs into my container here. And I'm going to pop all of my eggs in here, I think. I'm feeling quite hungry. Right, I'll just give these a bit of a whisk up. Switch on the gas. And we'll get this butter melted, essentially. And then what we do with the bread, and I probably should have brought out a slightly different container, but we're going to dip our bread in the egg and let that soak up. Let that soak up nicely into the bread. Right, next up, once that's all soaked in, we'll put that in there and let that start to cook. In fact, while that's cooking, I think I'll pop another slice in here and get another slice prepared. And then turn this over. But yeah, so my mum used to call this gypsy bread. Now it's known as eggy bread also. I'm not sure of the real term. Some people call it eggy bread, some people call it gypsy bread. I don't know if there's any other names out there that it's known by. If you have known this by any other name, then yeah, please, or what you would call this, drop it in the comments below, because I'll be interested to hear what everybody else sort of calls this, really. Right, that's one done. I'm going to put that on my plate and get the next one in. And then let's just a bit of a dollop on there. Move the grass out of the way. I'm just going to leave that tomato ketchup all over my bread. That's lovely. I'm going to turn that off for now, and we'll come back to that when I make up another batch. So another bit of tommy sauce on there. Oh, smoke. Spread that over. I remember my mum used to make me this for breakfast sometimes. And yeah, it might be a common thing, you know. It's not going to win any awards for culinary art or my culinary expertise, but it's a really quick and really nice meal. Right, I'm going to sit back and enjoy this. No, it's good. And this always takes me back to my childhood as well when I eat this. I remember I used to beg my mum to make this all the time. When I was a wee lad. Now I'm going to Silverstone in 2 weeks' time. I'm going to see the Formula One race at Silverstone. So I'm going to be there for 4 days, essentially, camping, and of course watching the Formula One. But I think this, because we've already said that we're mainly going to eat inside the venue, inside Silverstone, and just buy meals in there. But that we might actually just cook breakfast at the tent before we go to the venue every day. So I'm thinking this is a bit of a winner, really, for doing just that. Now, I'm not riding my bike to Silverstone, so I'm not really sure. Part of me wants to make a little bit of a video while I'm camping and enjoying the race, etc. But obviously it won't be on my bike. So I don't know if that's something that would interest anybody to see. Obviously, you know, I don't want to detract too much away from, you know, this channel. But obviously it would be camping and various other bits and pieces as well. So yeah, just let me know in the comments, you know. Oh, like I said, that's lovely, and it goes way too quick. Way too quick. Oh, I'm gonna have to get another batch on, aren't I? But I think before I do that, let's just sit back and enjoy a little bit more coffee. that on there. And we'll get the next bit of bread. Turn. And then I think we've only got enough egg now for one more bit of bread. So yeah, as you can see, 6 eggs. This is how I remember it, the bread on there. But yeah, I think I could probably get one more slice, which I might do. I'm just going to eat these 3 for now and see how I feel. If I can eat that, then we will. A bit of tomato ketchup. I need some in. Move this over to my plate. Lovely. And just add a little bit of tomato ketchup there. Right, I'm going to go and sit back again and enjoy this and pretend that I'm 9 years old again, begging my mum to make it on a Saturday or a Sunday when I was off school. Right, let's go. I think my mic switched itself off for some reason, so I'm not sure if I got all my voice on that on the last one. Just hoping it did now. Right, well, I'm almost packed away now. I'm just enjoying this last coffee. I just wanted to reflect on what I came across when I first arrived here. As I said, there was an abandoned tent, all ripped and torn, already left on the ground over there. And I moved it, and I put all the rubbish that I've seen in here all in one big pile. And then obviously sat here for a few moments, and then the smell started to come. Right, so obviously we all need to use the loo when we're out in the wild. But please, dig a hole. Now in America it's called a cat hole. I don't know what we call it here actually. But you know, if you're going to go to the toilet, dig a hole. Dig a deep hole. Go in the hole. Fill it over. Do not leave it just on the surface. I mean, yeah, that wasn't pleasant. It wasn't pleasant. And quite annoyingly as well, I actually noticed some on the bottom of my boot as well. So I managed to scrape most of it off with grass and leaves and whatnot, but it's not really a job anybody wants to do, is it? You know. So please, you know, I mean, we all need to go to the loo, to the toilet when we're out. But dig a hole. Just don't leave it on the ground. But I mean, that's some kind of disgusting, really, you know. But anyway, yeah, I might include some of my ride home. I don't know yet, because obviously I noticed that my microphone was off while I was cooking. I don't know how long it was off for, and while I was eating as well. And I did have quite a long conversation with you guys. So I don't know where and when my microphone switched off, unfortunately. So yeah, and as I said, I couldn't do the cooking again because I'd used up everything. So I may have to overdub it. I may have to not include it, or most of it, to be honest, because I can't really overdub. Because yeah, I talked about quite a lot of things, so I can't really overdub. I can't really overdub that. But anything that doesn't have my face and my lips moving, then yeah, I can overdub. But that I just won't be able to, and it won't look good. So another schoolboy error. But there we go. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to come back to this place at all. From what I've seen, yeah, we'll have to see. There would be enough room to put my tent up, but unfortunately, where the room is exactly where the human feces is as well. So maybe that will work its way into the soil and won't be a problem in a couple of weeks. But you know, we never know. We never know. I might have to look for somewhere else actually, and just spend a whole day, you know, doing like a recon of places where I can stealth camp. Or I could go to a designated camping site. I could do that. The only thing with those is they don't really generally allow fire pits or other various things as well, so you are quite limited in what you can do. But we'll see. I may well do that anyway. But yeah, like I said, I'm almost packed up. I've left no trace that I've been here at all, apart from obviously I've moved the rubbish that was here when I arrived. I did think about actually taking the rubbish with me and rolling it up, but after what I found underneath it, I don't really want to touch that tent again, I'll be honest. Yeah, that's not something I really want to. And I have checked myself all over as well, because I was quite worried that, you know, I may have got some of that on me as well, but thankfully I haven't, other than my shoe. But there we go. But yeah, so I'd just like to say thank you ever so much for watching this video. If you like this content, then please hit that like and subscribe button. Also, you can hit the bell notification to be notified when I upload a video every Monday morning at 6 AM. But like I always say, you can watch my videos anytime you like. You know, you can do it all in one session, you can do it in multiple sessions, or you can skip through it, whatever floats your boat really. But yeah, thank you once again for watching the video, and I'll see you again next week for a new adventure. Take care. Bye bye.